I did forget something. I think it's very important because, yeah, God did show me a few days ago. He told me, he did say, Papa New Guinea or something. Papa New Guinea. And then yesterday night I did get a dream about a woman with an African name. And I see the name, but I cannot speak it. And I know it comes from a woman because it feels that way. So Father God told me Papa New Guinea, and then an African later, because I did not go to the internet to talk about it, because sometimes I get those things and then I'm scared that I made it up myself or something. But now I did get an African name, and then I start to think, yeah, but God told me about Papua New Guinea. It's somewhere in Africa or something. I don't know. I don't know where it is exactly, but that's what God told me. Papua New Guinea. And yesterday night I did get a dream, and I saw an African name, and it was lighting up or something. An African name. It was very good to see this name, but I don't know how to speak it. It's too difficult to, and I know it's a name of a woman, an African woman. That's what I did get. But I get many things, folks, and yeah, now it's this thing. Yeah? So Papua New Guinea, there's maybe something going on, or there will happen something with this woman I'm talking about right now. It seems to be a very important woman. This woman name Babu Kwa Unang Kwa. I don't know how you speak it, but really difficult, really African. But there is something with Papua New Guinea and this African woman. I also see her dance. She dance. She shake. She show things. She do sexy stuff. And she is a fit person, a very important person. So, well, I don't know what is this all about. Maybe an African star will start to die or something. I don't know. I really don't know. But it is in Papua New Guinea or something. Because that's what God did show me. Or did not show me, he told me. Papua New Guinea, he did say. Papua New Guinea or Guinea. And I did not tell you, folks, because I thought, yeah, maybe this did come suddenly in my mind and got nothing to do with God. But now yesterday I get a dream about an African type of woman. And then I start to think about Papua New Guinea, God did say. So there is something going on in Africa. I think an African star will die or something. A very known one. I just don't know. Or an African queen, or I still don't know what God did want me for this. It got to do with Africa or in that way. So I did forget to tell you this, folks. So I thought, because sometimes I get things and then I think, yeah, maybe I did make it up myself, Definitely when I start to walk for God in the beginning, I thought, these things what comes in my mind. What is this? Is it me? Or is it God who do this? I thought like this, I thought maybe I made it up myself and then it started to happen for real and then I think, oh yeah, that's God. That's not me. I cannot say things and that it will start in the same way. It's not possible. So then I thought, oh, that is God. That is God. Because I cannot talk about the things what did not happen and will not happen, I talk about the things I get inside and sometimes it's very creepy, folks. The things I get inside, I start to talk about it because I see it and then it start to happen. Suddenly it start to happen. And then I think, whoa, I dream about or I get a vision about a pileup and then a pileup with 99 cars with many dead people. Whoa! I click on the TV and I see this thing and then I say to Father God, I just did get a vision about this. So then first I go to the internet and talk about it. Then I click on the TV and start to happen. Whoa, that is creepy, man. That is creepy, right? Or wrong? That's the way I live, folks. So creepy things happen to me. Many. That's how I know things. God show me, God tell me. This is how I can talk with you. As honest I can be. I only can talk in dreams and visions I get from God. Or I cannot talk. Yeah? For the rest I can warn you about the things what will come for sure. But when I get dreams and visions, I will talk about the dreams and visions. And there are many on my channel. What is not mine? It's God's channel. It's not my channel. God sent me here. God sent me to the internet. God told me to do this. Well, first it was me. I told my Father God, now you are with me, Father God. I need to tell the people what's going on and what will happen and what they will need to wait for and watch out for, and I will learn them, I will tell them, Father. And Father God told me, well, no one will listen, my son. You can do this, but no one will listen. I told my Father God, well, die trying. I will die trying. I got nothing else. I need to trigger people so that the people will understand that it is all real. I will die trying, Father. And Father God did go away and did say nothing. If Father God say nothing, then God say like, yeah, do your thing, man. But like I told you, no one will listen. No one will take you serious. That's also not listening, you know. They listen to you, but they don't take you seriously. Then you are also deaf. You understand? It's the same thing. So I definitely do the things for God here, you know. And I don't know any better, or I think I do it good. And I did get dreams and visions. The people say in these dreams and visions, go on in what you do. You do it good. And then it goes away, and then I wake up. And then I think, how they talk about the work I do for God. I do it good. Go on. So I'm right when God go away and tell me nothing anymore. Then I know from Him that it is okay. And God will let me know in saying nothing. He will give me dreams and visions about it. And He will send people to me who will give me the love I need. When I really need the love, I get the love, folks. It did happen also many times. You know, God is not such a speaker, so God is quiet. And sometimes I think He did left me. And then I tell my Father, Father God, do you still love me? And then suddenly people come by my door and tell me things only God knows. And only God can tell. And then I do understand God working people. And people will talk with the tongue. But it is God who makes the movement. And this is how I know that God still loves me. And always will. He will never leave me alone. It's also not possible, even if I want it. Even if I say to God now, leave me alone. I don't want you anymore. God gonna nag me. He gonna give me pain. You know? He gonna tease me. And God knows that I lie this thing. When I say I don't love Him anymore and I want Him to go away. God knows I lie. And I did say this once. I did get terrible pains, folks. You don't want it. You don't want to get the pain I did get. Killing pain. Really unbelievable pain. Crying and screaming. But it was my own fault. I told my Father God. Father God, I cannot walk with you because I'm not good enough. And I told him, go away. And God did show me a hospital picture. I saw God walking into this hospital picture. And I thought, why are you showing me this? Go away. And then a few hours later, I get pain. It starts slowly. And I think, oh yeah, a little bit pain. It go away. But then the pain start to come hard in me. And then I think, what is this? How is this pain coming? And then I start to scream, man. The pain was really unbelievable. I go outside, I start to scream, people come and tell me what's going on. And I told them, man, terrible pain. Terrible pain. And then ambulance come. They bring me to hospital. I did not understand. But I saw God walking into that hospital. So God was teasing me with pain, terrible pain, because I wanted to go away from Him. You know, God will never leave me. If I do such a thing one more time, God will give me directly this terrible pain again. He will create this in me, because He put the steering wheel in me. Like I told Him. That's what He did. So He controls everything about me. The things, what I speak, what I see, what I hear, what I feel, what I know, what I learn. Even what I eat, what I drink. God controls my life. God who has the strings. You know, I'm a puppet of God. That's why even if I want to leave my Father God, it will not happen, folks. He took me and He saw it was good. And if God sees something, what is good, He take it. So that's what did happen. He took me. And folks, I smoke, I did lie, I did steal, I did go to girls and did jerk myself and all these kind of things, you know. But still God did come to me. I'm not baptized, but still did God come to me. So I did ask myself, God, why you did come to me? Could you not find someone better than me? Why did you come to me? And God told me, I am your father, and you are my son. And I was like, whoa, that's not possible. Jesus is your son, not me. What's going on? I do not understand. And the things what's happening to me, folks, very creepy. You don't want the life I do have. You don't want it. Better believe me. You don't want this. You don't want to see all the things what will happen before it starts to happen. You don't want this. If you do have feelings, you don't want this. You think working for God is such a blessing? No, for me it's a curse. Because I need to see it all twice. It's not nice, folks. When you see it coming, and then it starts to happen. And this is how I saw World War number 3. It's real. I saw this and I started to go to the internet and talk about it. That's the most honest thing I ever can do. And now it's almost starting. And this was 5 years ago. You can scroll back. You can hear me say the same things I say now. But now only I talk more fast. You know, and longer. Because now I know everything, how to talk, what to say, what to think, what to know, what to feel, what's going on, and how to tell you, how to convince you in the things I saw it's real. And I do not even ask money for it. And I don't want your friendship and all this kind of shit. I don't want it. I don't want to become famous on the internet. Yeah, he has 10 million or 10 billion people around him. I don't care, folks. I don't care about your money. I don't care about your fame you can give me. I care about your love you can give me. And all the love I get from you, I give it to my Father. Because you cannot find my Father. So I will give the love you give to my Father. For I will find my Father. You understand? I'm honest, folks. I'm telling you, this is what I see, this is what I feel, this is what I know. And this is what I know. You will not find my Father. I saw many of you die. And looking for God. But how can you look for God if you do have so many? My father never don't want to be the third wheel on the car. You understand? Because you need 4 wheels to drive it and 1 wheel to steer it. And then we talk about God. We don't want to be the third wheel on your car. You need 4 to drive it. And 1 to steer it. Now the steer wheel is God. Or you can never drive this car. This is a little parable. But it's so easy. I get this in my mind. I'm telling you a story about a car. And I can make it as long as I want. Because I do have the words ready. I know exactly what I'm talking about. And what to tell you. How I can learn you things. On a very easy way. But not easy for you to know. You need the steering wheel of God. Like I told you folks, even if I want to run away from God, God will stop me from doing this. But I'm sure I will never do this again. I did this once, and I get paid. I will not do it twice. It was just stupid of me. And again, folks, if he did not give me this pain, I'm long gone already. I did not talk here. Then I did stop. Truth speaker you listen to. Better start to listen to him. I am your unknown prophet. And I am a child of God. And I am proud at my Father. Very proud. I love him very much. I wish that you can send the love I send daily. Because love is a spiritual thing. And you can give it to God. It's like the soul around you. So will be your love. Let's talk about love in the air. You can feel when there is love in the air. People love each other, you look at them, and you feel something, right? This is the spirit I'm talking about. You can use this spiritual thing to give to God. You can send it to God. And God can do the same thing, but more powerful than you. Because God can kill you with his love. It's too powerful. Your heart will come out, you will spit it out. This is how fast your heart can go. It will come loose in your body and you will spit it out. That's the love my Father God can give. That you all will spit out your heart. It's no joke, folks. This powerful muscle, what keeps you alive, you can really spit it out of your mouth. When God starts to give all the power of love, you people all die. You die in love. Well, he did do this almost with me. So I can tell you this, folks. Really, eh? It's real. It's no joke. If he like, he can play with you every day. Or it will be in a good way, that's up to you. Or in a bad way, that's also up to you. But God can do those things. And he do it like this. So easy for him. So you better watch out for my Father. I'm warning you. He is watching. He is everywhere. And you will know he is. You will see things you never saw in life before. Like I told you folks. When you see eyes in clouds and faces and all this kind of things, know that I told you, you will see things you never saw in life before. My Father can draw things in the air, really unbelievable. He can do it in colors and he can paint very well. He is the best painter I ever saw. Will you see this? Maybe he will show you. You will need to look in the clouds. But my Father is the best painter I ever saw in life. He can create things and it starts to live. So he draws something, he paints something, and it starts to move, man. It starts to, for your eyes, it starts to live. Can you people do this? Can you do what he do? Make a picture and let it move. For God it's easy. He draws into the clouds. The clouds are moving. So the pictures start to move. It's very easy. You need something that moves. And then you need to make something in. That's how it really will move. Because you make something in a moving thing. But only God can do this. This is how I saw this beautiful things God can create. And it starts to live. Really unbelievable. It starts to go its own way. I see. But folks, there is something with Papua New Guinea, and a woman is there, and this woman, I don't know, there is something with this woman. I saw her dancing in I saw her move her ass and her tits, and it is a kind like this. She's also a brown girl. God say Papua New Guinea. And the name is very difficult. with a lot of B's, a lot of A's, and a lot of C's. Abu, Mom, Babu, I don't know anymore. It's a very difficult name to speak, but I saw the name. I cannot speak it out. Abu, Mom, Mom, Bu Mom, Abu, Mom, Abu Mom, yeah, something like this. I saw it. It was standing also big, and it was shining like silver or something. It must be a very important person. I think this person will start to die soon or something. I think something like this. I don't know. I did not see the woman die or whatever. I only know that she danced. She shake her ass, show her tits, and all that kind of shit. You know it already. Like Beyonce or something, you know. It's the same kind of very important person. And she do have a very difficult name. And God say, Papua New Guinea. I think it's somewhere in Africa. I don't know. I know nothing about places in this world. It's also not so important. I only do know the places what is important to talk about. And that's definitely America. America first. And then it will be Israel. So Israel, America, then you get Russia, and then you get all these lands between it. And then you get China and North Korea, South Korea, Japan, and all that kind of thing. But the most important countries is where it all will happen, where it all will start. That's America, Israel, Russia, Syria, Iran, and yeah, then the rest will come. But the most important country is America. That's the first country. It's also the first country what did run away from God. And they will know that they did run away from God. Because they will feel the pain I did get. But with this pain, people, you will not stay alive, you will die. So I warn you for the pain I did get. Because I saw myself running away from God. And I saw America running away from God. And I know what will happen when you run away from God. Because the American people, a long time ago, are with God. Many people. But many people did run away from God. Israel, many people did run away from God. And now America do have their own God. It's the devil. They did make a deal with the devil. All these American people who do not belong to this, don't worry. There will happen nothing with you. Of you must be so bad that there is no other way. And that's when you steal in murder, lie in murder, kill and rape. So you can steal and lie. But there must come no blood in the story. Then you don't have to make big problems about the thinking you do. God can forgive you. But America did make a pact with the devil. They did make a deal with the devil and his children. And that's what you see today. Any day you will see this. And any day they will come with new things. Clothes or parfum to smell nice, or drinks, or stories, or sex, or money, or love. Definitely they will show you the wrong way of living, because they want you down. These are American people I talk about. These are the children of the devil. And the people around it, the bosses and all this kind of shit, these are not the children of the devil, but they did make a pact with the devil. They did make a deal with the devil. And these are your kings and presidents. And this is how it goes. And this will stop. There will come an end on it. It will happen soon. You don't have to wait 40 years. You understand? We are in end time. It's the real story. Well, I saw this freaking real story. So I can tell you as only one that this story is real. bloody, real. Because many blood will flow. And when it flows, you go. Go because you live by the blood. No circulation of blood, you die. But everybody knows, right? I don't have to explain, right? That your heart is a muscle, and this muscle pumps blood through your veins. This is how you live. This is the machine. What gives you life. And what is in your head is the thinkable thing. And what is around you, it also keeps you alive, is your spirit. I'm talking about your soul. That is around you. It's not in you, it's around you. And by this spirit, everything is in it. Everything you did, everything you ever have done, your love, your hate, everything is in there. And it is around you like a spirit. It is your soul. So the love is not in your heart. The heart is a pump. It keeps you alive. And the things you think is what will go on with your heart. It's up to you what you will do with your heart. So you will only do have one heart. When this stops, it's end of story here on earth. But then the soul comes. And then you know everything you ever did. It will be locked up in your soul. So when you do have many gods, God knows. And the soul goes. You understand? That's how I saw it. That's the way it is. But I did get Papua New Guinea, and this name of this woman, African woman, and she's a very important person, a fit person. She shake ass and dance with tits and all this kind of shit. She's very yesable like, so. And she comes from New Guinea. Papua New Guinea. That's what I did get. And maybe when I click on the TV, maybe it's there already. I just don't know. Things happening to me and I say it start to happen and all that kind of things, And I don't look up strange anymore because I know already I walk with God, and when you walk with God, everything is possible. So I saw the most impossible things happening. And I thought, wow, what God says is true. When you walk with God, everything is possible. I did get many of these things. And, well, now I know. But in the beginning I did not know, so it became very creepy for me. And it's still very creepy if I talk about things that start to happen. But I know the possibilities. So I tell you the possibilities. What did happen with me was not normal. It was, well, I cannot even explain. It was spiritual, it was magical, it was unbelievable. And I did get it. And it did come out of nothing. I was standing in my room and it started to happen. And I thought, what is this? I cannot walk anymore. I feel something. What's going on? It's like a wall was standing there. I want to go more far, but I could not step more far. And I needed to go back to my bed. And then it started to happen. And then when this was done, I thought, man, I'm gonna lie down because I feel tired. So I like to think about it, and I go down and I close my eyes, start to see. And I think, the first time I close my eyes, I start to see things. Because it was always dark when I did close my eyes. And now I start to see things. That's new. Like I did get this force around me, was also new. I did know nothing. So then I see the most terrible pictures ever in life. And then I stand up. But first I did get, I think 7 visions, 8 visions, 9 visions. It did come directly behind each other, So not one vision, no, God needed to tell me lots of things. And I did not even know who he was when I did get this vision. When I was done with the visions, I did ask, who are you? What is this? I get a feeling like love, and it feels good. I get lots of things to see I never saw in life before when I did close my eyes. Before this. Who are you? And then a voice came to me. And he told me, I'm your father. And you are my son. I still did not know who he was. And then he told me, I am God. And then I did go on my knees and started to repent. Because God visited me. That will not happen every day. So I thought, I need to go on my knees for this man. I know how powerful he is. He did show me things other people cannot give me. He did let me feel things and let me see things other people never can give me. So he was a VIP in my eyes. A very important person. So God is my fit person. And I can talk about this thing for ages, folk. It's really unbelievable what did come to me. And you think now, man, this man is crazy. He did not get this. It's not possible. So I also show you what you think right now. I know what you think. I also know you are jealous. But hey, you can take my job if you like. Take it. Ask God if you can take the job over. Oh, you don't know how to reach it. Yeah, then you don't have to ask, right? Then it will be only me who can ask it and know it without any problem. Well, for me, it's so easy. But for you, there will be a very difficult way. Well, I don't want to stand in your shoes, but I hope you will stand in mine. I like to ask something, folks. Many people saw God, right? Right? Many people saw God. What is what God has and the angels don't have? And what is what the angels have and God don't have? Now, you know God very well. Can you tell me what God do have and the angels don't have? And what the angels do have and God don't have? You can tell me this thing? I will not tell you. But you can tell me. For the people who've been to God and saw God, they must know this thing. What is what God don't have and the angels do have? And what is what the angels do have and God don't have? I like to know. You know God so well? You tell me. You saw God and start to ask money? You are a liar. You steal. You lie, you steal. And you steal from the most very important person whatever will live. You steal from him. This is when you ask money, folks. The more famous you become, the more money you will get. So who is the famous person on earth? Who? Who is the richest, most richest person here on earth right now? Don't think about your people. They are not so rich. Think about the American God. He's the most richest person here on earth. But for the people who saw God, what is what God have and the angels don't have? What is what the angels have and God don't have? It is something you must know. The first time you see God, you directly see it. You cannot go around it. You even don't have to think about it. You see it directly. You see it by both. I saw it directly. When I did go to heaven, I saw directly what is different with God and the angels. Directly. But you people say that you go and saw God, but you do not talk about that thing I definitely saw. How is it then possible that you saw God? Then you must be a liar. Then you do it for the money. I'm telling you folks, give to God what belongs to God. And give to the people what belongs to the people. And if this is not God, what belongs to the people, then it will be the money. The money is a big issue in God's eyes. It's also in mine. Eat from your money, drink from your money, do easy with your money, but use it good. Use it so that you will be happy. Then the money will not be a problem. But look into this world. What do they buy for money? First, sex. You can buy sex for money. It's a sin. Any type of sex you can buy for money. And it's a sin. Then you can buy guns for money. Right? I can buy a gun for money, but it will not say that I will use it. But why I buy it then? To look at it, not use it? There will come a spirit in you who will say, take the gun, start to shoot people. I want you to do this. And people pick up the gun and start to listen to that voice. You can become easy a murderer. And you did never ask for it. It's what pumps the heart around you and what thinks the head above you. That's why World War III will start soon. It's all ready to explode, folks. You don't have to wait long anymore. And you will see it with your own eyes. And I did warn you so much, so many times. But this is real. And who will pick up the sword will die by it. That's what I definitely know. And then we go to the spiritual thing. You did pick up the sword. God see it. Because God is watching. Right now while I'm talking. God is watching you all. World, planet, earth, My Father is watching you all. So you better start to think 10 times before you start to do something. Because if you did do it, it's done. And I can say to my Father, there is a boy here, he did do this kind of things. Father, we cannot save him. He did do it, it's done. And this is why I will say, when a thing is done, I will tell my Father, Father, it is done. So you better start to think 10 times before you go wrong. You do have the chance to give yourself this beautiful thing, this thinking work. Let it master you, but in a good way. Think 10 times before you start to make mistakes. But that's up to you. It's your life. It's your clothes you're wearing. It's your step you take. It's your thing you make. I never can warn you enough about this thing. You better start to think 10 times before you do it. You can think very dirty things, but don't do it. As long as you don't do it, you are not accountable for it. Like I told you, my Father God is watching you. You better never forget.